Good morning. Welcome to my home and welcome to my heart. You hear in the background a little dog who's kind of got the squeakies. I might bring him and just put him on a leash and bring him with me because he needs to be with people. And he was with his person all night long, but she went to school. And he's got another dog in there with him, but she's not, doesn't cut the mustard. So the kind of energy that dog is displaying is, I'm not sure. Monday morning in Canada here, we're in the Northern Hemisphere. And Stuart, if you could just put him on a leash for me and give him to me. We're in the Northern Hemisphere and it's winter here. And we got our first big snowfall. We got our first big piece of, doesn't matter which leash. We're in our first big piece of snow, which is good. We need it. We need the energy to come, the moisture to come into our fields. I've got 40 acres of hay that I would like to actually have some hay grow this spring. So this is Yin Energy Qigong. And what, just a sec, my brain is not working. Just let him go. I'll pick him up. Come here, Tuffy. Tuffy, come. Tuffy. Come here, Tuffy. There. And sit. Good boy. Just stay right here and sit. No, just sit. Sit. Hey, listen. Sit. Good boy. Stay. No, off. Let's see. We'll see how when we meditate together and we do our moving meditations, how he settles in to this. So it is Yin Energy here in Canada. Just gonna step on the leash. I don't want him wandering around the house because he's 7 months old. He is an intact boy and he's starting to mark territory. So he needs to be with us all the time, which is fine. Because it's connection is what everything is about, isn't it? It's connecting with each other, being with each other, being in each other's hearts, being in each other's awareness. Good boy. So why do we meditate? Do we meditate to get good at meditation? Or do we meditate to take that energy that we cultivate here in this moment, here in our meditation practice, out into the world around us? We all have stressors in the world, and we all have things going on that we need to manage and function through, and we've all got a purpose in life. What is your why? What is your why? Well, I know what my why is. What is your why in life? What is your life's purpose? What is the thing that you would like to most accomplish? What's the legacy you'd like to leave? What would you like to do in the moment that creates joy and happiness in your life? What is your why? As we think about our why and what we would like to do as we meditate, we become better at accomplishing our whys. Because we come into the moment, we come into focus that really helps us. Today we're going to start the first of the 5 healing elements. We're going to go through each one of them this week, in one at a time each day. Master Lin has fine-tuned 5,000, 6,000 years of Qigong practice, and there are about 10,000 different ways to practice Qigong. This is called Spring Forest Qigong. And I'll explain the name tomorrow. But there's 5,000 years of wisdom condensed into this simple practice. Very simple movements, but they're very profound and very deep and very healing. This is a physical moving meditation. This is physical refinement that we're going to do today. It's a letting go and it's inviting in. So we're letting go of extra energy that no longer serves us. We're inviting in a new energy that will serve us in a different manner. The first part of our movement and of our practice is always a tapping practice and a releasing practice. We're letting go and we're inviting in. So in this letting go, And that's a litter of 5 little puppies that are, it's morning playtime. They've had breakfast and now they have to be rambunctious. We're going to tap between the eyebrows. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're going to tap under the eyes. 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to tap the top of our head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. In this tapping process, we're going to hold our forehead and just tap behind the base of our head. 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to tap down our torso. And we're going to tap on our tailbone. What we're doing in this tapping process is we're releasing extra energy, things that maybe were stuck in the night, things that have been stuck from years. We don't have to know what it is that we're releasing, we're just simply releasing. And as I talk about that and I tap on my body, I already feel a little bit lighter. We're going to tap on the groin. We're going to tap down to our knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to tap behind our knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to tap on our knees on either side. We're opening up channels. And as you open them up and you tap on them, you can say to yourself, all my channels are open, open, open. And now we're going to begin to bounce. And I feel my mood lifting already. I was thinking about so many things that I have in line to do today, and the snow, and I've got a dog that's ready to whelp this week, and I don't know when she's going to whelp, and I want her to whelp at certain time periods because I've got lots of things happening because one of my staff members is off on exams this week. And so as I think about all those different responsibilities that I have chosen to take on, my tension kind of rises. But now as I bounce, and I take this time, I give this time as a gift to myself, but it's also a gift to other people because I ground myself. And so as I now navigate the rest of my day, it's going to be easier to stay in balance. So as we bounce, and you can see that we've set up our tree. It is a fresh tree. So I can smell the pine. All these things have chi fields. We have a chi field, my dogs have a chi field. Good boy, Tuffy. He's standing on his leash, he can't go anywhere. The tree has a chi field, the wood has a chi field, the music behind me, the sound has a chi field to it. The puppies have chi fields, the rug has a chi field. As I feel connected to all of this, and as I yawned and breathed out, I just felt a big release in my chest. So in the bounce, breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Allow our hands to float up above our heads. And as your hands float up, be aware. Become aware of your body, where you're holding tension. So as my hands floated up, I could feel a tension in my pelvis area. Tuffy, what are you doing, buddy? Don't eat the trees. Allow your hands to float up above your head. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. This hands above the head position. And again, in Spring Forest Qigong, there's good, there's better, and there's best. Just coming into the practice brings you into the realm of in the good. Just starting the practice is good. If your hands are tired, or if you've got problems with your shoulders and they're not able to reach up, take your hands where you're comfortable, either here, or you can even take them down and use your visualization to have your hands up. Visualization is incredibly powerful. And as our hands float up into this up, hand up position. Allow the shoulders to slide back. Allow the shoulders to drop down. And as I allowed my shoulders to drop down, I felt my pelvis just tip a little bit to bring myself into alignment. As our body tells us where it needs alignment, it can also release extra energy that it's held in the places that we accidentally hold it out of alignment. And so the postures of Spring Forest Qigong become important. But be careful that you don't get yourself into a rigid mentality where it says, I have to do this exactly right. Our body will guide us. And this position up here with our hands above us, this is the universal symbol of surrender. Hands above the head, carrying nothing, holding nothing, releasing everything. And here we are surrendering to the unconditional love of the universe. So it's a safe place to surrender to. And notice how Tuffy has surrendered himself to the earth. Oh, goodness. And we're going to bring ourselves into a quiet stillness. We're going to invite ourselves into this stillness. Continue to bounce, please. Off of our breath, breathing in and breathing out. And landing. And as we've come into this quiet stillness, feel your hands, feel your arms, feel your legs. I can feel kind of a glow about me, a vibration. My hands have floated away from my body, my elbows have floated away from my body. This is Qi. Qi is our energy, but it has a life force to it. It has vitality to it. It has intelligence. And it has a perfect blueprint for how our bodies, our minds, and our spirits can be. So our Qi has perfect intelligence as to how to heal our bodies, our minds, and our spirits as well, and bring us into alignment with our soul. You might feel pressure in your palms. You might feel your fingertips tingling. You might be hot. I feel the back of my right hand being itchy and tingly. This is our Qi. We're bringing our hands now to the lower dantian. Women, your right hand might come to the right, to the... It's a puppy pawing in the water. Women, your right hand will be next to your navel. Men, your left hand will be next to your navel. If that does not feel right for you, that's okay. Follow your body and follow what feels right for you. So adjust them, change them until you feel settled as to where your hand should be next to your navel. And don't judge it. Simply allow it. Here, this is the stage of beginning of the universe. And here we give the password, which steps us into the power of the emptiness, the power of the universe. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I combine together as one. And with this password, we step into the emptiness, into that place of all possibilities. And there's all possibility in this empty space because it is based and filled and fully permeated with unconditional love. And here we call upon the energy of our master. Your master is some elevated being, an energy perhaps, a being, a spirit, someone who's passed on. Could be Jesus, could be Lao Tzu, could be Buddha. You decide. It could be your own higher knowing, your own inner knowing. We call upon the energy of our master. And we see our master coming across the universe to us. handing us a little ball of light, bringing us into wisdom. And we set the intention for our practice today by calling upon the energy of our Master. And we say something like, "Dear Master, with deep gratitude for so many things in my life, I set the intention for my practice today. And why is it you've come? What would you like to receive from practicing your Qigong today? For me, I would like to receive more self-compassion, more understanding of self, more releasing of extra blockages that create imbalances in my relationships with myself and others, so that I can receive and vibrate with, into unconditional love and share it with others." As we use our Yi, that intention, to set our practice intention, that now guides our Qi. Our first of the 5 healing elements is the moving of Yin and Yang. In its simplistic form, Yin is female energy. It's energy that goes into darkness, nurturing, quietness, soothing. And Yang energy is the active, percussive energy, the running, the building, the action. And here we're going to balance Yin and Yang. We're going to move Yin and Yang. The right hand is up at the throat. The left hand is at the navel. We're bringing our right hand up and out and down, and left hand in and up. And our breathing has now changed to in through the nose and out through the nose. And as we move Yin and Yang, each time we breathe in, we're breathing in the feeling of happiness. And our breathing is now in through our nose and out through our nose. Our tongue is touching the roof of our mouth, just behind our front teeth. And we've invited a smile to our face. Those silly puppies, you can't help but smile. And as we breathe in, we're breathing in the feeling of happiness. And as we breathe out, we release any extra energy that is not happiness. And as we release that extra energy, we can release it out with love and gratitude and thankfulness for the things that it taught us. In this first healing element, we're working with our liver system. The liver and the gallbladder. The color is green. And the liquids that are in the liver and the gallbladder are green bile. And the gallbladder and the liver process anger. They release anger. If we don't have a way to release these emotions, they stay in us and create blockages. And here, we're moving and releasing them. And as we release those feelings of anger, we bring in feelings of happiness. And as we move this Yin and Yang energy, we can say to ourselves, I am happy in this moment, right now, not before and not after, but right now, I feel happiness. I invite in the feeling of happiness right now. I breathe in through my whole skin. I envision the color of green and its growth and its joy, and I feel happy. I am full of happiness right now. Right now, I am happy. Breathing in happiness and breathing out any extra energy that is ready to return back to the universe. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, but it can be transformed. And in this process, we are transformed. Be aware of your body. Be aware of little sensations in it. Things that are asking for attention. Our chin is dropping down. We're breathing in happiness. We're cleansing our inner organs. As we breathe in that beautiful green light, and it cleanses all of our inner organs. And we can say to ourselves, all my channels are open, open, open. I am happy. My whole body is happy. Every cell of my body is filled with happiness right now. Be aware of the little sensations in your body. I just felt a pressure in my head. Expand and then release. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Bringing our hands back to the lower dantian. We're going to focus between our right hand or your left hand, whichever is next to your lower dantian. Focus on a beautiful white light there, a light ball. It's spinning faster and faster and faster to the right. Faster and faster. Deeper and faster and deeper and faster. And it gets smaller and smaller, but brighter and brighter. And we invite that little ball, that energy ball of Dan, which is medicine, into our lower dantian, right behind our navel. And as it comes and collects in there, that is our reservoir of chi. We now have for our body throughout the day. The rest of our body will draw from that intention that we brought into our body. And our vibration will change. It has changed. Our vibration is different. That vibration now will reach out to others. And it will help their vibrations change as well. And here now we harvest our chi by rubbing our hands together. Putting our hands on our face, we're going to run our hands on either side of our nose, up around into our hairline. And as you do this, say to yourself and use your own name, I love you. So I would say, I love you, Roxy. I love you. I'm going to tap the top of our head. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap the back of our head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tapping our eyebrows, just at the beginning of our eyebrows. And as I tap, I can feel the rest of my body aligning and stretching out. And tapping down the chest. We're going to bring our hands up in front of us. We're going to clap 9 times. We have in our palms heart meridians that go to our heart. Tapping under the left armpit 9 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Under the right armpit 9 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And down our whole body and our whole torso. And tap on the sacrum, right in the back, that bone that goes to the bottom of the tailbone. I love the word sacrum, it's sacred. Our sacrum is a space that connects our legs to our torso. There are major channels in there, and the sacrum actually develops a lot of our bone marrow, which is our life force, our life energy. So as we tap our sacrum, we're releasing extra energy that's caught there. We're balancing energy. Tapping on the outside of the hips. And tapping into the groin. And down into the knees, top of the knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the backs of the knees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the left knee. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the right knee. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to come up on our toes and drop down to our heels. 1. If you're pregnant, don't do the heel drop. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. I will see you tomorrow.